evening, everyone. I am Jad. How are you? Yeah, pumpkin chocolate chip cookies. There you go. It's all right. I'm just setting my timer. Yeah, Tracy is making because she couldn't get the pumpkin spice and everything. So Tracy's just making white chocolate chip cookies. So Laurie, unfortunately, I know, I saw it. Yeah, so Laurie isn't able to join us tonight. She was hoping she was going to be all right, but unfortunately her leg's still sore. So yeah, I am Mr. Prime. How are you? So yeah, so she unfortunately she sends her apologies, but she's still a bit sore from her surgery. So totally understandable. So yeah, so we'll just wait for Tracy to come in. I keep cleaning my glasses and I can still see a smear on them. So
I do Mr. Primrose.
Primrose?
I'm just for you.
Oh, Primrose. Still there, I don't know where
Primrose
it is.
Holly.
I think I managed to get shut of it. But anyway. So yeah, so we're just waiting for Tracy and then we'll be able to begin.
Tim.
Hi Tim, how are you? So yeah, we're going to be making next week, we're going to be making Rice Crispy pumpkins, and I think Tim's going to be joining us.
Tracy's here.
Hi Tracy. So yeah, Tim's going to be joining us. It's a no bake, so you know. Oh yeah, I get it now. So anyway, yeah, I'm going to be making the Rice Crispy pumpkins. No need for your oven to be on. It's a no bake thing. So anyway, I'm just going to put the link in for Tracy, and yeah, great Tim. I'm putting link in now, Tracy. Hold horses. And as I always say, that link is for only the participants in the baking. You know, if you try getting on, you're not getting. So there you go. I've still got all smears all over my glasses. So yeah, so there you go. It's marshmallows. I will send you the metric conversions, Tim, because obviously I've got the giant, them big massive marshmallows, but in sort of the case of grams, I think it's about 280 grams. So yeah, but you know, small, big, medium, large, gigantic, whatever, as long as you've got like 280 grams of marshmallows, don't really matter. So, but I will do the convert, because see, the thing is, Tim, a lot of the recipes that I do are in cups. Hi Tracy.
How are you doing it?
So I do prefer, you know, like converting it into grams. Yeah, some people like cups, some people like grams, but I know you've got digital scales anyway.
I've got cups, yeah. And grams.
But
Tracy for the show.
Hi Johnny.
Yeah.
I'm holding a protest.
Why?
We cooked his tea in that effing oven early, and now it won't come on again.
Oh dear.
So we're doing ninja style tonight.
Oh dear.
What's that thing you said it was?
The thermal coupler's acting up.
The thermal coupler's acting up.
Oh.
So he says he's going to order a new one for £20 and fix it again. Put that in. If that doesn't do it, that's going and we're getting another one.
I get you now.
Because sometimes it's all right for us to cook, and then when I want to bake, like now, after a second time, it won't.
Have I missed something? It says Kath. Is Kath in?
She might be watching tonight, our Kath, yeah.
Yeah, because everybody's saying hi to Kath.
Hi, Kath, if you're there, love.
Yeah, she is. I've missed her.
She's only just got right, Jeanette, after looking after my house in August when she had.
I know she's been really.
All of it, yeah. Her ribs and down the side and a leg. Or something.
So did you measure out that recipe I sent you for the white chocolate cookies?
Yeah, love, yeah, I clicked on it and then I couldn't find it and I thought, shall I use the same what you're using? And then I went to look again and then I kept on scrolling down and then I found it. So
yeah. Well, you see, that was my first ever live stream.
It was half a cup of brown sugar and then a quarter cup of white sugar.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
But you see, hi Colin, how are you? With this one, I was just explaining to Chris. It's got to chill essentially for 30 minutes. But I found a hack where you put it in your freezer and you've only got to put it in for a quarter of the time, you know. So I said to Chris, 8 minutes and it should be thoroughly chilled.
I have moved camera today and I'm balancing it on my door.
Oh.
I'm back in alcove now.
Oh, right.
So yeah, but when we have a little chat later, obviously I'll turn it round to me. But because I've got
yeah. Well, it's all right. I'm just saying if he finishes college on Friday, half term. Callum told me today that he's only doing Mondays and Thursdays. So when he's done Thursdays, that's it for a week. So
yeah, Keena breaks up as well next week for
Halloween. I know, I'm going to protest about that and all.
The boy just gone back to school. They're after having 6 weeks off.
Well, Dad, we've got to break up for Halloween. Stay at fucking. It's an American thing.
This is the thing. When we were kids, this half term we used to call tater picking week.
Yeah.
So yeah, you know, I mean, it's half term this and half term that, and you know. Anyway, when October holiday come about, we used to call it potato picking week.
I get grayer with every school holiday.
but this is sort of where I mean, how it come about. It's when new potatoes come in season.
I love how I just wiped it all.
Thank you.
Right, you sorted. You got 2 ovens.
Right, thank you.
2.
He said, I'll come down at 8:45, love, and light cooker for you. I went, okay, love. He came down at 8:45. Could he get it going? Could he not?
Hey, Jeanette, turns out this is a ninja cooker as well. So if you don't fucking work again, I'm going to boot it.
Yeah, Chris says, oh, is it normal? Because more often than not, it's 4. And I went, no, Ross says it's 5 today. He went, oh my God, it's a different heat setting.
Yeah.
That's set for an hour now. But you know
so what temperatures did you think I should have mine on? 180 for the cooker? For my cookies. It says 11 minutes, babe.
Yeah, well, that's, you see, when I do that recipe, I only do them for 11 minutes. That's plenty, Tracy.
Yeah, 11 minutes. Say 180 heat, Fahrenheit centigrades. Or would you say 200?
That's Mark 4 in our
yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
So that's at 180. That's 180.
Yeah.
Yep, there you go.
Okay,
I've just cleaned them both out in emergency style.
Yeah. That is the tripod. Well, you see, where it is, Tim, Chris bought a new one. But when he went out yesterday, because you see, he's got like a fitting that the camera screws into, and then it just slots on. But that tripod, that fitting that I'm talking about, is on his camera. So it was sort of emergency station. So we got this is a new tripod. So yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna put me teaspoon of baking soda and this is a teaspoon of pumpkin pie spice. Did I say teaspoon? Yeah. So we see I'd already got that pumpkin pie spice mixed up ready. When we
I'm just going to put the baking soda into my flour because I won't be putting that spice in.
Yeah. Well, anyway, that I'd already got it ready made up from a few weeks ago. You know, when we what did we make with pumpkin puree? Forgot now. Been to bed since then. What did we make with pumpkin?
I think you made it with Laurie, didn't you? Because I didn't do it.
Yeah, yeah. I can't remember what I made.
What cookies? What it buns?
But you see, this camera, Tim, is the one that I use on my normal live stream. Now, when I'm doing it facing, it's on my laptop camera.
Yeah, well, because I've moved my desk back over there in corner, I've got note to put my camera on, you know, so I can look down at the bowl like you are.
Hiya, Jennifer. How are you? Oh, yeah, so that's that. That's 280 grams or 2 1/4 cups of all-purpose flour. So, yeah, so that's that mixed for now.
Just try this a bit.
So this into this, because see my recipe is different to Tracy's. This is 3/4 of a cup of packed brown sugar or 170 grams. It's not the same principle.
Yeah, and I've got some packed brown sugar, it said. I need to soften that up a bit.
And half cup of granulated sugar, which is 100 grams.
And then I've got my other sugar.
And this is 1 cup or 2 sticks of unsalted butter, which is 225 grams. Now you see the recipe that Tracy's doing doesn't have to be chilled, and that is the go-to recipe I use when I make chocolate chip cookies at home. Hi, Johnny. Oh, crapola. Oh dear.
And then, Jeanette, did you get my last message? After I already got all my ingredients and chocolate and stuff, guess what turned up?
What?
I found my fruit processor, so I could have prorated the pumpkin after all.
It's sod's law, isn't it?
Yeah.
Jennifer, well, join the Tracy club because she's just getting over breaking her. She's dropped a can of soup on her foot and broke her foot.
That chicken soup's lethal.
I know, when chicken soup's supposed to heal you.
Heal you, don't break you.
Right, so we're going to mix this together. Hey, you know what to do next time, Jennifer? You'll have to have tomato soup instead. Right, to this, you want 2 teaspoons of vanilla.
Just get this box.
Johnny says, I've just ordered thermo breaks again. There'd be a giant American fridge there instead. Hiya, Crypto.
Yeah. That's what he said. If it don't work after this time, he's going to get American fridge to go in that corn, in that gap. And then we'll just buy one of them worktop cookers.
Yeah, so into this, you need 1 egg, 1 large egg. Yeah, just be careful because the orthopedics left Tracy with that boot on way too long. And
Yeah, they did, Jennifer. They did.
Yeah, just be careful.
My old ankle seized up.
Yeah, because they'd left her with that boot on too long.
And then I needed more physio, and I'm still waiting for appointment coming through post, you know, Jeanette, and I've done it myself.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. I got a letter of a day saying what day it is, and I said to Johnny, what's the point of going to that? I said, I've done my physio myself, I've got my shoes back on, I'm walking. I ain't going for physio on my leg.
Well, that's it. So into this as well, you want 3/4 of a cup of pumpkin puree, which is 240 grams.
Which I'm using chocolate, so I'll fold my chocolate in, I think, for Jeanette.
Yeah. Well, so as I say,
I've just got me egg in and me thingy. Whatever it is, that liquid. So what's it called now?
Well, you see this, you
Vanilla.
Yeah, you put your
I've got it in, yeah.
Your chocolate chips in at the very last. Yeah. So we're just going to mix this now. I don't know whether you can see that, guys. Put that lovely orange pumpkin colour.
Yeah, so do you know your cookies, when they're baked, are they going to look like an orangey colour?
Yeah.
So that's why I says to you earlier, would it, because you don't taste it, do you? I could make my cookies look orange by putting a little bit of dye in. So,
yeah. I mean, them colourings don't have any.
Yeah. So I might put a little bit of orange in to make them look orange, like yours is looking orange, but mine's just going to be tasting the chocolate.
Talking of which, I tell me, you know when I made the salted caramel ice cream other week?
Yeah.
I was looking for some through my drawers. I found some salted caramel like extract, you know, like vanilla. So
Yeah.
next time I'm going to make some more at weekend. So I'm going to put a few drops of that in when I make it.
Well, do you know what? Shall I just tell you something? Do you know when you said put your vanilla in, 2 spoons of vanilla?
Yeah.
I haven't got no vanilla. So that's what I've just put in my cookies now, just to see what it tastes like. Some of what you've just said.
Salted caramel. Salted caramel.
Caramel extract. So I just
Yeah.
put drops of that in just to see what
Yeah.
it tastes like.
Well, as I say, all I did, because obviously we don't have salt, so I know it's salted caramel ice cream, but I just put 2 lots of whipping cream and caramel, a jar, you know, a tin of caramel.
Well, that's
So
why
next time I'm making it again at weekend. I'm going to put salted caramel in.
I've just put in this mixture. So
You know what they say, don't you? Great minds think alike.
Yes, an experiment.
Yeah. So this is 2 1/4 cups of all-purpose flour, or 280 grams.
Yeah, I've got a cup and a half.
I'll tell you something, Tracy. Johnny and Keena will love the cookies because I don't use any other recipe, only that.
I'm going for a mix actually, Jeanette. Johnny said, "Can we have a mix one?" So I've got all that white chunks, 200 grams of that, and then 100 grams of milk.
Well, I'm going to make you laugh now, because when I make them, I have 2 on go at the same time. 1 milk and 1 white.
Oh,
I'm like, like this with mix it. So I've got like milk chocolate, and then I've got white chocolate, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, yeah.
And I'm switching between dish bowls. Same thing, but one's milk and one's white chocolate.
Yeah. I'm just going to get some drops of food colouring.
So, yeah. So you've got to be on low until no flour. Hi Terry, how are you? It's all right. Chris has had his warning tonight. Chris has had his warning because England's playing. So now you can shout. So yeah, he's watching the England match. So they've just scored, but he didn't shout.
Yeah.
I'd warned him beforehand.
Oh, what is that? What's that?
So that's the cooking mixture, and now I've got to mix in 2 cups of semi-sweet chocolate, which is milk chocolate, or 320 grams. Chris says he likes this one because there ain't many pots.
Yeah. I'm just going to turn my mixer on a minute. No, mix that flour up. See if it...
This is what I'm saying about recipes and everything. You can like improvise, if you know what I mean. Right, so that's that now. So Chris is going to put this in the freezer for 8 minutes. Hi, Scotty. How are you?
Hey, Scotty.
But yeah, it's supposed to chill for 30 minutes. But I came across. I'm a member of quite a few baking groups on Facebook, and you can actually cut the chilling time down from 30 by putting it in the freezer, and you only have to put it in the freezer for a quarter of the time. So I've said 8 minutes. Baby,
Yeah.
can you just put me that in freezer? So I've set my timer for 8 minutes.
Where's what going?
Hi, Bria.
What's this going?
It wants to go in the freezer.
Please.
Yeah, you're a bit late, Bria. Everything's in there because she's just putting it in freezer. It does say, because it, you know, when these recipes call for you to chill it for 30 minutes, putting it in the freezer actually cuts the, you know, the chilling time down by a quarter. You know, you've only got to do it for a quarter of the time. So Chris has pouring my, hang on. So yeah, so I put. You'll see them, mate, because they're just going to be chilling in freezer now for 8 minutes. So we'll have a quick chit chat. Well, you see the difference with, because Tracy's just making white chocolate chip cookies, and that recipe that I sent Tracy doesn't need chilling.
No, I'm just going to do it same time as you. Then I have to go get some gloves because I think I've got to roll.
I've got my gloves already.
Yeah, mine are upstairs. So I'll do it there. I remember being up there.
Little pumpkins in. Well, you'll be in next week, little pumpkin, because we're actually making pumpkins next week. And your friend, grass cutter, Palmer, will be joining us.
Ooh.
So there you go.
With his top on.
It says with his top on. So yeah, and you no need to even turn your oven on. I mean, yeah, you need your stove top, but not the actual oven. And that basically is only to melt your marshmallows.
You can use the gas on for that, couldn't you?
Yeah. Yeah, you just let me have a look. Like a client recipe. Not going on it now.
Look out.
Oh, I've been downloading some more. Well, it says here it's only like 20 minutes, and it makes 12. In a large pot, melt the butter over low heat. Add the marshmallows and stir until completely melted and combined with the butter. Remove from the heat. Add several drops of, well, it says yellow food colouring, but it's basically if you can grab it, order some orange, Tim. Then yeah, jobs are good. And I'm be buggered if I'm going to be putting red and yellow together just to make orange. But when I've already got orange, so. It says coat both sides of your hands with generous amounts of cooking oil or butter and roll the rice crispy. But hi, Laurie, how are you? You know, we've got the gloves, so. But it says while the balls are still warm, gently press the mini Rolo onto the top of each pumpkin for the stem, and a green M&M beside it as the leaf. And there you go. That's it. From beginning to end, about 20 minutes. So I might have a look, see if there's something else quick we can make. Little Pumpkin says, ha ha, no bear pumpkins, Chris. But this is the thing. I mean, nights is going a bit cooler, so yeah, might not need to take his top off next week because oven not be on. So yeah. So yeah, oven not be on next week. So there'll not be no need for him to take his top off next week. I just thought of a good idea, Tim. You could get a pumpkin outfit. And then week after that, it's Halloween. And we're going to be making a spooky spider web tart. Hey, oh, this is a good one. I've got some shopping coming on Saturday, right? And I've ordered Asda's own make the Oreos, and they're called cookies and cream. So I says to our Callum today, I says, you know, 2 packets of cookies and cream that's coming with shopping on Saturday. I says, keep your hands off them. I says, cost for me baking. Oh dear. So he's had his he's had his warning to keep his hands off them because they're for baking. And it's like marshmallows. I've had them for weeks. And he keeps saying, when you're using these marshmallows, yeah, well, I ain't bought them for fun, Callum, and they're not there just looking pretty, you know what I mean?
Does he ever go to shop and buy his own munchies, Jeanette?
No, does he, heck? No, all I've done, Jennifer, is put like a headband in because my fringe is getting long, and obviously this baking locks warm work. So I've just put my headband in to keep my fringe off, you know, so I don't get overheated.
Well, since we put the freezer back in here now, because it was cold last night, really cold. Well, it was cold in our house anyway. I don't know about anybody else's house.
Hell, it was freezing last night, 4 degrees.
That's what I mean. So we had to put our radiators on for the first time ever.
Chris has had ours on today, but only
Yeah,
just like
mine's
just
just
take edge off it.
now.
You know what I mean? Just take
like
edge off it. Tommy says, "Have you got a fire extinguisher, Tim? Are you two first? Pumpkin bursts into flame." Yeah, it's like I've put an headband in just to keep my fringe off my forehead because that would the
That's
cause
why
of
I
it.
wear a cap a lot.
Yeah, because you know with my fringe it makes me sweat a hell of a lot. I mean, I only put it on sort of when we do the baking. But yeah, it were really cold last night.
And dyed my hair black again. Because I
I've got to dye to do mine because mine desperately needs doing it. But it's like
I don't really want to do it black, but because it's Halloween coming up and Keena wants us both to dress up to that party, go to that party, dress fancy dress. Well, Patricia or whatever they call her, she's got black hair, hasn't she?
Morticia.
Yeah, she's got all black hair. Well, I've got the length, but it's not black, it's brown. So I'm going to dye it black.
But anyway, same as I say, it desperate. There you go. It desperately needs doing, but I've had such burnt monster. I've had that much trouble with my shoulder. I can't literally, you know. I mean, even before we come on tonight, Chris has put some cream on my shoulder.
Oh. Is it playing up?
Somewhat chronic, Tracy. You know, hey? Since it's gone really cold, it's been chronic, honestly. I mean, even tonight, I reached over for something, and I went, "Oh!" And Chris says, "Are you all right?" I says, "It's bloody shoulder. It's killing me." Oh. But, so yeah, that's just 8 minutes in freezer. Oh, 8 minutes in freezer. Solid as a rock. Well, not solid, but you know what I mean.
You seem to have got more dough than me, Jeanette.
Yeah, well, this one's got a lot more ingredients than what yours has.
Yeah.
If you know what I mean.
Yeah. So, do you think I should make them a little bit smaller? Because that's all I've got. It looks. It might not look a lot to you, but
when I make them, Tracy, right?
I've got.
When I make that recipe, it makes about 16 or 17.
Oh, right. So it's just like medium balls, do you think?
And that's the scoop that I use, and I'm using the same scoop.
Right. Okay then. Well, I'll have a go.
But yeah, when I do that recipe, I use that same scoop, and it makes about sometimes 16, sometimes 17. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we're all repaired and all with my big long tray, so I could put them all on one tray. Now I've got to go to circles again.
But so I'll just get my gloves on. Oh, shit, now. Oh, excuse me.
No, I've got my gloves there.
Sorry about that. Yeah. It was when I reached over for my gloves, the shoulder situation. It's not very often I, say a swear word. But yeah.
Well, I've got some SHIT gloves. I don't like these kind, but
we've always got these, Tracy.
Take these rings off.
Well, put it this way. I mean, I know it's not relevant on a live stream.
I know we do, yeah. We have them blue ones.
Biscuit went very well yesterday, and they come in handy when you're sort of cleaning that sort of thing up. We were, if you know what I mean.
You know them gloves what you get in dye boxes?
Yeah.
They haven't got no elastic to hold your glove up.
Yeah.
Well, I put a bobble on. Do you know, just like that on your wrist?
Oh, yeah.
To hold it up.
I love these. when on start going a bit low, I order some more.
Yeah, I get them up. Johnny's got some somewhere. He gets them off of his mum.
So yeah, we just
So I've just got these ones out.
I'm doing when it comes out.
I'm gonna get this one.
Oh, one.
Oh God, this.
Oh no. Huh? No, no.
Actually, they bought about 2 minutes ago.
Hiya, Jason. So yeah, this dough is a little tad sticky still, but hey ho. Just roll them in. Yeah. This is not coming out of here, baby.
What?
This is not coming out of here.
It's frozen.
No, it's not frozen. It's sticky, but it's the mechanism on that.
Is it still bit knackered?
Yeah.
No.
If you look in them drawers, there's I don't know it's bottom and or next to bottom. There's that normal ice cream scoop. But I mean, look, it's still a bit sticky. No, you've got to pick things up. I'm gonna have to just take us that in kitchen, Callum, because it's neither use nor ornament. That is.
Don't want your bloody dough on, man.
No, you're not be what's Tim when you're eating it.
Tracy's looking at his
I don't know, already.
What?
You. I don't want all my hands.
I say, Mum Chases like looking.
You're not be saying that when he's eating them tomorrow.
I say, Mum Chases like looking at you like this. Look, Mum, look.
Who says tomorrow?
Me.
I say, Mum.
Yeah.
Chases like this, looking at you. Look, Mum. Mum. For that, he was like this for that. Looking at you now, look. You think you could get some cookie dough, mister?
It is, yeah, it is a bit on sticky side still, even though it's been in freezer. That's the reason why you put it in freezer, just to firm it up a little bit. Now this says it makes 35, so we'll see. I mean, I have made them quite big, so.
Don't made them overwash.
I don't think that orange food colouring made much difference.
Oh.
Because I've used brown sugar, but we'll see.
Yeah. These has been in freezer as well, Laura. So I don't think it made much difference.
What are they doing?
Callum, just do me a favour.
What?
Move that out of the way a minute. If your dad wants to put them in.
Dad? Well, the most of you have to put those in there.
Will you?
Oh.
Just grab me. Will you grab it for me? Because my hands is all sticky.
Bye. Bye.
Press side thing, and then where it says that clock comes up. Yeah, it's yeah.
I'm going to put these milk chocolate drops. I'll put a couple in up top.
And it does say, like, obviously, because they do
Spread.
spread a little bit, you
Right,
need to put
good
them
out.
at least 2 inches apart.
Yeah. I don't want to go together, so.
Done it.
To get to the side.
I could have a 12 with each.
Oh, cheers for telling everybody. I have made these quite big, so I don't know how many this will make. Still quite a lot of dough left, but thank God for these gloves. Yeah, been a right pickle. We would. Had that in here.
I'm going to have to tell Alexa till time 11 minutes.
Crypto's bats.
Alexa, time 11 minutes.
11 minutes, starting now.
First thing that they do. There.
So that is 18. No, 2 9s. 18, and I've still got all that left.
Well,
I'll take these gloves off, and Chris can get me another pair when he comes in. So I'm not sitting with sticky gloves on for 12 minutes. Oh, missed. Nora Batty. Oh dear. So yeah, so I've done 18 so far, and I've still got a load of batter left. So I'll probably get another 9.
I think I'm going to make some more cookies tomorrow as well.
Well, same as I say that one.
Already.
I put white chunks in. I put milk chocolate chunks, all sorts.
Yeah, that's what I've done for these. Putting some milk chocolate in as well.
It's all right, I'm just wiping my bowl because it's a bit sticky.
A bit too small.
Mixture's all over the place. This is, it's all down, all on outside of me, bowl and everywhere. But it'd be worth it when they're done. What, as in savoury pies, Jennifer? We've made sort of mince pies and, yeah, you know. I mean, like at weekend, we had apple pie and ice cream Sunday. But yeah, you know, previous to that, I made apple and blackberry. The thing is, hi John lad, how are you? The thing is, Jennifer, your short crust pastry is basically universal. You know what I mean? It's okie dokie then. Amjad, I'll see you later. Have a good day. No, we've done and dusted. Yeah, but you see, Johnny, where they live, they've got surrounded by blackberries bushes, and I've always got tinned apples. So basically, I just you know, weighed a few blackberries out, put a tin of apples and like a handful of blackberries. Out this world.
I'm going to try that, Jeanette, because I've got a tin of apples in my cupboard. I found them in without tins of fruit. So what you just said then, was it a cobbler you put on top? Your blackberries
yeah, you can make apple and blackberry pie, you can make apple and blackberry crumble, you can make apple and blackberry cobbler. That's the first thing I made when I used some of the blackberries. So yeah. But you know, you just Google simple, easy, short crust pastry, and all you've got to do, whatever filling that you want, let's say chicken and whatever, you know what I mean? All you've got to do is cook your chicken, make sure it's cooked, you know, steak and kidney, you know what I mean? You know, you just cook your steak and your kidney and obviously cook it in like a gravy, and then whack it in your short crust pastry, and that job's a good one.
Oh.
But yeah, same as I say, I've not done any savoury stuff. I have got sort of on my vlogs. I did do shepherd's pie, I think it were, no, cottage pie, and I did beef stew. You know what I mean? As a video. But yeah, apart from that, I don't predominantly make yeah, savoury stuff. Oh, and that's the thing as well. Can you remember when Gordo were on about the bread mixes? I've ordered with my shopping cheddar cheese and sun-dried tomatoes, and I'm going to be making some bread. There you go. So I'm gonna have a crack at making bread, and basically in this mix. But you see what it is, tell me when you make a cobbler, it's basically like the what the Americans call like a biscuit, e.g. what we call a scone or scone, whatever you want to call them. And that, but you see, different recipes, the cobbler, you know, has a different consistency. Yeah, see you later, Amjad. Take care.
Right, Amjad.
Well, Gordo started me off on it because he said he'd made some the sun-dried cheddar and sun-dried tomato. But to prove it, if you know what I mean, you know, make it rise a bit, he put it in his slow cooker. And I thought, oh, I'd love to make bread. So he says, well, they've got these mixers in Asda, and they're basically everything in this bag, packet, whatever you want, you know, and you just make it, if you know what I mean. So I thought, well, I'll just order one, because when I looked online, the only ones that they got was cheddar cheese and sun-dried tomatoes, and cheddar cheese and onion. I'm thinking, now I think I'll have a go at the sun-dried tomatoes one. So, yeah, so over the weekend, I'm going to have a crack at go at making that bread. I'll put some pictures in group or on my timeline, etc., you know, once I've done it. But I did look online as well, and to make your bread even crustier, brush it with some oil on top, and it makes it a lot crustier. And another thing that Gordo told me, put a pan with boiling water underneath, you know, the shelf that you're making your bread. So yeah, so that's another thing that he advised me to do. He says put like a roasting tin on shelf underneath, you know, the shelf that your bread is on, and that makes it like the underneath and everything crusty. And to get like a crusty top, you know, you just brush it lightly with some oil. Yes, I do, Jennifer.
My stepdad used to bake bread when we were kids. And do you remember old gas fires, what you used to have?
Could somebody possibly put the link in for the Facebook baking group? Let me have a look. I'm sorry if I'm a little bit distracted, but yeah, I'm going to get it myself.
Alexa, stop.
Yeah.
Have you got a grill?
No. It's going, so I'm assuming. Oh, they look nice.
There's a water one.
Look at them, Jeanette.
Hang on a minute, Tracy. Let me just.
Get your phone ready.
Let's have a look then, Trace.
Oh, sorry. What you see?
I'm back. Oh, they look nice.
I'll just put some milk chocolate on top before.
Yeah.
You have to get a cooler thing for them to go on. Oh, it's right up there. And then I'll take it out of that in a minute.
Well, I'm going to have to take these off for here.
Do you want to move it on
Yeah.
there?
I might need another one.
Oh,
Either that or a plate, yeah. I've got one. Is that even legal? What? yeah. That's the link to the baking and cooking. And when we're doing like a live stream like this, I always put the the link to the live stream as well. I've got to transfer these over to a plate because we've got some more. Look at them. So I've got to put these on the plate because I need this. The smell, absolutely. With that pumpkin pie spice, smell absolutely gorgeous.
I don't know what I'm smelling, but mine smell lovely and all. Must be chocolate and that caramel flavour.
But yeah, look at them. Baby, can you get me another pair of gloves, please? I've had to take my gloves off because I weren't sitting with sticky hands.
Well, all right.
Laura's been in need.
Well, first time I've seen her, isn't it?
Look at them.
Oh, yeah.
They look nice, don't they? And they've got the natural orangeness, haven't they? If you know what I mean.
Yeah.
And pumpkin puree. I've only got one pair of hands, not three.
Octopus.
Cheese and onion. Oh, yeah. We see Asda make the bread mix, and it's just a case of, But you see, I sort of weighed my options up, and I thought cheddar cheese and onion, or cheddar cheese and sun-dried strawberries, sun-dried tomatoes. I thought, I think I'll go with sun-dried, yeah. But I thought, well, I'll try that one first, and then I'll see how I go on with that one. Bet you any money, Tommy, most of these has gone by tomorrow night.
Well, I don't know if I've made them too big, but I've got 13. I think that's more than enough for us.
Yeah. Well, I've got 980. I've got 20 up to yet, and it says it makes 35, but I don't think it,
So I got 5 on that first lot, and they didn't stick together, and I thought they would have done, but they're too late. So I put 4 and they've come right out.
You see, your pumpkin spice, basically, it's got cinnamon, nutmeg. What has it got? Cinnamon, nutmeg, allspice, and cloves. So you imagine that smell.
Oh, yeah, I bet it smells gorgeous.
It does. You can actually smell it.
They're like Christmassy ones as well, aren't they?
Yeah, yeah.
These look a bit big, but I'll put a chocolate in that.
I might just get 2 more out of this, I think. So that is, how many is that? That'll be 24. I've got out mine.
Yeah. I could have put a bit of extra in.
But it's like this, Tracy. I don't know about you, but Chris and Callum, they don't enjoy them as much if they're 2 bites and they're gone. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's it. They're quite pretty big and thick.
So it's, you know, if you do them a decent size, then, you know. So yeah, so that's 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. I've got 24 altogether, and it says it makes 35. But obviously not. So now I've finitoed, I can chuck them away. That's another pair that's gone on the floor.
Lumps.
Yeah. So yeah, if you're still here, Jennifer, I did put the link in for the group. Callum started going a bit naughty with it because he was putting his vlogs and whatever in, and I kept telling him off after. And I says, Callum, I says, that group is purely for cooking and baking. So he stopped doing it now. But I did tell him off about it. So yeah. I mean, I'd you know, I do several live streams a week, and I could post in there if I wanted to, but because it's purely for recipes, etc.
We've got some chocolate left. Keener will have that in the morning.
Tommy says, I like your optimism, Jeanette. Tomorrow night, there might be a couple left to dunk in your breakfast cup of tea. Yeah. Callum eats them like they're going out of fashion. You know, he don't just have one at a time, he has two at a time. So, but yeah, I will be hopeful there, Tommy. You know, keeping my fingers crossed and everything. I think that's salt pots, baby. Baby. I think that's salt pots.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, but it in one respect, I don't mind because it shows that, yeah, I'm good at what I'm doing. And this is the thing as well. Gordo messaged me this afternoon. He made banana bread, but he says when he took it out of the oven at the set time, it was still a bit soggy. And, you know, just wanted my advice. I says, well, look, you know, from past experiences, I'm in a lot of baking groups, and they always say low and slow, which means you turn your temperature right down and leave it for as long as it needs till it's baked. But you know what I mean? This is the thing, Tommy. Chris and Callum both score me out of 10, right? This is no word of a lie. And I made some double chocolate chip muffins, baked them on Saturday. They were gone for Sunday, right? And Callum gave them a 10. Now that, you know, that's all the, you know, the reassurance that I need is that they think the absolutely, you know, top notch thing. And this is why I like people coming onto the baking live streams, and it's just showing people, you know, right temperature, right ingredients, etc. You can make or bake whatever you want. But yeah, you know what I mean. And I'm sure Tracy will agree with me. You know, if you've got an empty plate or whatever, you know, that's all your reassurance that you need, that you know that you're spot on with your baking.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And that they enjoy it.
I do, yeah, because every time very rare Johnny leaves on his plate anyway. If he does, it's either because he's got a sore mouth or he's too overfull. But he always brings back a clean
you know,
plate.
it just gives you that satisfaction that you've done a good job and that they've enjoyed it. And this is what I'm trying to get across to people is it's not it's not hard to bake. I mean, my only thing is, yeah, I've had a lot of years of experience. Oh, okie dokie then, Jason. Thanks for popping in. I've had a lot of years of experience watching my mum as a child when she used to bake. You know what I mean? And Tracy's same. You know, her mum and Nan used to bake. And this is the thing, when Tracy first started coming on the lives, she was very nervous. I think she hadn't got sort of, how can I put it? You hadn't got that, or can I do this, or, you know what I mean? You hadn't got that thing, but now she's like, you know, she's like, you know, I can't put it into words.
Oh, bless you, Jeanette.
But I'm only, you know me, Tracy, I say it as it
Yeah,
is.
no, I love you. We're good friends.
Yeah, you know, it was like you were a bit apprehensive when you first started baking with me.
Yeah.
But now,
Yeah, I ask you advice on all sorts, don't I? Offline, online.
but it's not just that about advice and whatever. You've like adapted because you weren't going to make the pumpkin ones. I've just sent you a recipe. I've only sent you a recipe. You've done all the rest.
Oh, yeah.
If you know what I mean.
Yeah, yeah.
It's knowing how to adapt. You know, and how to correct something if it's not right.
I see what you mean now, Jeanette, yeah.
So do you understand what I'm saying now?
Yeah, I do. When I found my thingy earlier, I'd have been doing exactly the same as you, but I just didn't know how to get that pumpkin to go to puree without a machine.
It's like this. You know what I mean? Once you've got the how can I put it? It was like me when I first started doing the baking lives. I was nervous as hell. I will admit I was nervous as hell, and I was and I was like that.
Yeah.
You go back to the very first live baking live, and I made what Tracy's making tonight. Just the chocolate.
Now we can't shut her up.
Anyway, and you could tell I was nervous. You could tell I was nervous, but it's like, you know, you've got to have confidence in yourself. Now,
Is there any water with Bobby?
yeah, there's just 6.
You've got your phone ready.
Right.
It's just having the confidence in yourself. I think with this second pumpkin recipe next week, we're doing Rice Krispie. Yeah, we're doing Rice Krispie pumpkins, and then week after, when it's actually Halloween, we're doing a spooky spiderweb tart. So, and then that's the Halloween series done. And next thing we'll be doing is there you go.
Oh, yeah, they're nice as well.
That one's
Have they got like a curved top to them then? Or
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just going to leave them on tray to cool down because all this is in anyway. But yeah,
Lovely them.
these are the ones that I made earlier on. Look, that's on plate.
Oh, yeah, yeah. I'm sat on the chair. I'm going to turn the camera over in a minute.
But yeah, right, Johnny. I believe you, but thousands wouldn't. He says he's shy and nervous. But yeah.
Shy when it comes to be talking live, but I think when he was baking that time with you, I'm not pulling him down, Rock, but he did look a little bit nervous.
But this is the thing.
Cooker.
On top of that, Cooker were playing up. So yeah, you know what I mean? It weren't Johnny's fault. It weren't Johnny's fault, 100%.
He wants to do it again with you when we get sorted, he did say you can have a night baking and I'll have a night off.
Oh, this might be one for Johnny. Traditional Yorkshire parking.
Oh yeah, I like parking, Jeanette.
That's one. That's one Johnny. That's one Johnny could have a go at.
Mm. Because you'll only need one tin, won't you, to put that in?
It's just a basic 8-inch square tin.
Yeah, that's what I'm using like tonight. Put them cookies in, them round tins. Yeah, Johnny, why don't you have a
It's
go?
butter, black treacle, golden syrup, brown sugar, and
Got that covered.
dry ingredients, like a wet and dry ingredients, and it's oatmeal, self-raising flour, baking powder, and 2 teaspoons of ground ginger.
Oatmeal, is that porridge oats?
Yeah.
Yeah, we've got all that already in.
It does say medium, but if you've got a food processor, just put your bog standard oats in a food processor and just blitz them for a bit.
Yeah.
Or,
Just get these other things.
but I don't know if anybody has never tasted parking. But, oh, it's absolutely gorgeous. And it's sticky and spongy. You can't really explain. Hi, Richard. You know what I'm talking about, Richard. And this is sort of, what is it, a regional cake? Yeah, that's hence the reason why it's called traditional Yorkshire parking. But there's several variations of it, Tommy, but you can't beat the actual bona fide Yorkshire parking. Mincemeat cookies. This is like on Christmas theme. I mean, it's like a thumbprint cookie, and you put a spoonful of mincemeat in the middle. And I told you about them Christmas like shortbread things, didn't I?
Oh yeah.
What's the other one? Yeah, mincemeat muffins.
Ooh.
Instead of like your traditional mince pie.
Yeah, I'm going to make some pies. The other ones just come out.
Hey, I'll tell you something, right? Oh yeah, they look lovely, Tracy.
When they cool a little bit, I can put them into there with them ones.
I'll tell you something, Tracy.
Yeah.
I've got one here, and it's James Patisserie, and they're called cookie nuts. They're called cookie nuts. You actually do them in your donut pan, but it's a cookie, a cookie mixture, and you just roll it out into a long sausage and, put them in your donut pans, and it's like they're classed as cookie donuts.
Maybe I could have got a few more cookies, Jeanette, because these last 4 have gone like that, but you can still see the shape of the cookie.
Oh yeah. I mean, they bind
a bit more.
They bind to some,
spread a bit more than ones in pan. So I could have maybe got a few more. They're right big, them ones.
I'll send you that recipe for the actual name of it is cookie nuts, because they're donuts, but they're cookies.
Ah.
They are salted caramel mince pies.
Ooh, but they're nice.
So yeah, so I have sort of started on the Christmas theme. You know, the Christmas like cookies and the mincemeat muffins and yeah. But it's one of these things where, you know, I come across something and I think, oh, they look nice.
Yeah.
Maybe I might need a tub or another. So yeah, I'm always on lookout, and if I see something that catches my eye, I think, oh, that looks nice. That'd be easy enough to do on Baking Live. You see, some things like are a bit more difficult, if you know what I mean, and aren't feasible on a live stream. Baby, can you bring me a tub or something in? Because, but yeah, I'm always looking out for. But anybody that knows me knows I don't do well on Baking Lives anyway. The normal traditional mince pies. I like to, yeah. What would you call it? I like something out of the ordinary. I saw them cookies, and the thumbprint cookies with a teaspoon of mincemeat in the middle. And then I saw them mincemeat muffins, and I thought, yeah, that'll do. And then salted caramel mince pies. So yeah, I like to think outside the box. Let's just say.
Here, Jeanette, do you want to laugh?
What?
I've got one cookie what's turned out like a bit of an orangey colour and all the rest are brown. That one there's got like a little bit of a streak of orange, got colouring.
Never mind. I'm sure they're good at. You know, I always say they're all good at.
I've just put them there to cool properly. Yeah, put them all in here out that way now.
You know, yes, please.
We've already cooled down.
It makes no difference, you know. At the end of the day, it's not always the appearance, it's the taste. If that makes any sense. You know, they could look like an abomination, but yeah.
I've been wanting to have something for sweeting and all over the weekend, and I've been wanting to do something. I'm thinking, I'm just going to wait.
I made them double chocolate chip muffins, and it was just like a chocolate cake with white chocolate chips in it, and that's it. That's all it were, really.
This one has cooled down, very cooled down. So I'm going to break it up so you can all have a look inside what it looks like. Got white chocolate.
Look at that.
And the crispy on outside and soft in
yeah.
Middle. So I'm going to have this one now.
I would bet my life on that recipe that I gave you. It's all I've never ever had any problems with them. Never. And when I says to you this afternoon, I've made them several times. I'm talking probably, yeah.
Sorry, I could change that.
3 digits, let's just say. I've probably made them that many times. The 3 digits.
Look now. There they are.
Nom, 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 nom. And you know what makes it even better, Tracy? The chunks of chocolate in it. You know what I mean?
Obviously, like I told you earlier in chat when we were talking, I've had Callie for a few days, but it's gone home today. And then, do you know when you just can't be bothered? And I realised it was baking. I thought, crap, I've got to go get some.
I don't want to squash them all in.
I still remove
No, you're not removing a few.
I just made my cookies tonight with just normal chocolate and just chopped it up.
Did you hear that? I've left a few on plate. And he says, why are they still on plate? I says, because I don't want to sort of like put them in this tub and them get crushed. I might need another tub, baby.
If
So
you
it
want
says-
one, Johnny,
It
if
says,
you want
well,
one, you can
it says, do you want me to get Shutter a few for you?
Make life a bit easier.
Mm, yeah, right. Oh, that other
I'm
two.
just saying, if Johnny, if you're still watching, if you want a cookie, you can come and get one. You can eat these straight away. That's a good recipe.
No, I know what is.
Yeah, you better be quick, Johnny, because gannets aren't loose.
Very nice. I might eat another one. You never know.
But yeah, you know what I mean. That is the most. When I says
Can I
it's
turn
my
that oven off?
yes, my go-to recipe. It really is my go-to recipe. I mean, I've seen.
I'm gonna keep that recipe, Jeanette, because these cookies are nice.
Yeah.
Especially with that salted caramel in.
I've seen several.
Yes, it's come for one.
God, that was quick, Johnny. I've never seen you move so fast.
Yeah. These ones look cool. If they're don't touch them. They've just come out. They're not ready. They're red hot, them other ones, and you might just fall apart. He's having a cookie now. They're very nice. I had to try them because I could smell them. You're making a coffee, love?
Keep me awake for the half an hour. I'm knackered.
Oh.
The only difference in mine, Johnny, is mine's got pumpkin in them. So that's only difference.
I've ordered a thermo couplet. We're only a bloody fiver.
What?
The thermo couplet's only a fiver.
That's good, isn't it?
Be here tomorrow.
Well, that's it. If it's not turning back on once it's cooled down, then obviously that's the problem.
I've just watched somebody doing a video on one, and he doing exactly the same thing. The burner won't stay on. Change thermo couplet. There you go.
Well,
So there you go. That's job done.
Replacing it with an American.
Thank you, Crypto.
That's been harassing you all night, that fly.
Look, the guy's top door open.
I've just decked it.
Chris has just said, I hope Johnny's not having my lot.
Me, cheeky son.
But yeah, these are the ones that's just come out the oven. Trying to get it close to.
How did the Ninja work? Did it do it good?
I think the Ninja cookers cook the cookies, first lot of cookies what we're eating now, better than that chef cooker.
Well,
Allergen.
that oven there, that Ninja oven
because
there.
the Ninja cooker, you can do all different in it. You can bake. What does it say?
Right, it's got
I'll let them cool down, baby, because it's still a bit, you know, when you
grill,
still a bit.
Air fryer, can dehydrate, you can bake or roast.
Yeah, my air fryer does all that, Johnny. It dehydrates and.
What's that? Oven? It's a grill
I
microwave.
don't know how to work it.
That's a grill
I
microwave.
don't know how to get the oven on. I just do it for warming beans up and stuff. I don't really cook in that microwave.
Look, microwave grill or combi oven.
Combi oven. So can you bake buns in a combi oven and things like
that?
that?
It's a bloody oven.
Well, you have to get instructions out for me.
Do all sorts with them air fryers. I've got a recipe. I've got quite a few recipes actually.
Oh, come on, I've made you some cookies. You take
Lemonade scones.
What have you got 3 out for?
I didn't, you did?
I got you 2.
I already got one. I'm only having one.
Thank you very much, Laurie. Appreciate it. Oh dear.
I can never just come down, grab some and go.
They taste lovely. But I might still have a go.
He says, you know what I called him? Think it might be a Chris thing, lol. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, the polite thing I call them is gannets. But when cameras is not rolling, I call them greedy.
Can I say it? Greedy little asshole.
Well, no, man, we're the F-bomb. But yeah, because that's what they are. But I mean, this is the thing.
You get to taste one, Jeanette. You're the baker's rights.
But this is the thing, right? Callum just don't. One's not good enough for Callum. He has them 2 at a time.
To be fair, though, Jeanette, I could just eat another, but I'm not going to. Because of that, once you get that taste on your taste buds, you want them again, don't you? If you know what I mean.
No, look, just getting a cup of tea, look.
Coffee.
Oh, coffee.
Better be coffee. I
It
don't
is
want
coffee.
tea.
Right, move you over, cup.
Well, I wanted you to make it in there.
I have pinned the link. Should anybody want to come up for the last half hour or so?
I'll be up in a minute.
Johnny said he'll come up in a minute.
Okay.
This coffee.
I've got that tub full. You know what I made the ice cream in, and then I've got
I might make some more.
eight plate. That's. See you later, Laurie. Take care, and you rest up.
Laurie. Yeah, hope you gets better soon.
You see, lid's coming off of that now.
Put some arsenal into that one, Bobby.
Yeah, I just found a universal fit thermo coupler for a £5. I ordered it. So I've got to pull the oven out and take the back panel off. But I've just watched a couple of videos, so I'm an expert now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
No.
But yeah,
It's at the back where the thermo coupler connects. You just remove it from that, thread it all the way through, and then thread the other one back and reconnect it. Bob's your uncle, Fanny's your aunt.
If you talk like that, we're live. Bob's your uncle and whatever else you say.
Fanny's your aunt.
yeah, it's giving us a lesson in how to fit a thermal coupling.
And then next week, if it still doesn't work, you'll be seeing somebody ninja a cooker, and I don't mean the one that.
Yeah.
Now you know what it is. Then you can tell us what my cookies taste like.
I'll do a live demonstration.
Oh, okay.
Right, I'm just putting this last lot in a in
Right, you can try one, Jeanette, with a coffee.
No, I'm gonna
Wait till tomorrow.
Yeah. I'm not that.
Yeah, because it might. I know, like you say, when you eat late at night or something.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Have that one because it's breaking up.
Oh, it's all right.
Did you see that?
It's all right. I'll have a full one, he said.
Yeah.
You don't have to tell me twice.
I says have that one because it's
Well, I
breaking
didn't tell you, Chris. I told your wife to have a cookie with a coffee.
I says if you want one, I says there's one there that's breaking up a bit. I've never seen him swoop in so fast. Even he's laughing. Talk about swooping down.
Don't tell your Callum, he'll be coming down for one day.
I know. Don't tell Callum you've had one. You want one at all.
No.
But yeah. Nice. All I can hear him going,
He might be going on a walk tomorrow, and you'll have to give him a couple in the bag for his pack up, his lunch.
That's the cause of why he's got a belly. He's trying to get shut of it, Tracy, not add more onto it.
No, but you let us stop all this bacon then.
Hey up, even though my hands is sort of, failing me slightly, it'll never stop me baking.
I'll put some padlocks on tubs. So
I'll find a way, where there's a will, there's a way, as they say.
Yep.
And not let it defeat me. It's like I should be in a wheelchair, but I'm thinking, yeah, such a wheelchair. I do have to resort to it in extenuating circumstances.
Yeah.
But yeah, until I'm totally, you know.
I meant for him to comment because he's eating your bacon and putting his weight on.
Eh?
I meant because when you do your baking, putting his weight on. We should save some for you.
Tommy says broken ones don't count. Well, as a rule, Tommy, it wasn't broken. It was breaking a little bit.
It was a bit softer than the rest.
Yeah.
We're ready. Well,
It's got milk in as well, milk chocolate.
I've got a sore mouth, so I've got to be careful.
Well, you see, I was pouring them in tub, and there were one that was slightly not solid round edges, and it was sort of
a bit down on a bran flake the other day, and it was sideways, and it scratched the top of my mouth.
That's horrible, isn't it?
Yeah.
And then when any food or anything goes near it, you go. But yeah, Chris said I made exactly the same noises, Johnny, because I just said to him, well, if you're having one, get that one that's sort of a little bit broken.
Did he get one broken?
No, we got the one that we're breaking off. Tommy says broken ones don't count.
So we're coming for another in a minute.
Tommy says broken ones don't count.
Did you ever make them dog biscuits, Jeanette? Dog biscuits?
Eh?
Did you ever make them dog biscuits? What you got that recipe for?
I've got one for muffins, but the recipe is like mini muffins, and it's got peanut butter and bananas in it. And I've told, because it has been good since debacle other night. I must admit, it's been good. So I said,
I've just changed 30 years. Look how bad it is now.
I said to him this morning, and people probably think I'm stupid talking to dog. I says, well,
I talked to my dog, do you know?
You've been a good boy. I says, keep it up. I says, and if you're a good boy for the rest of the week, I says, I'll make you some muffins at weekend.
I talked to my dog and go, shut up, morning, he's seen hello.
But yeah, I were praising him for being good. And I said, well,
I was going to see if I could get a recipe off it, like on when I look and stuff, see if I for pets, like for cats or for dogs.
Yeah,
make some treats.
I've got a
banana cupcakes, dog treats here, and that's made with oats. I'll send it to Tracy.
Got plenty
but it does say, oh shit! It does say that it makes the mini muffins, and I says to Chris, "Can you imagine our biscuit?" I says with them mini muffins. Oh,
them
and
little,
it's gone.
them tiny bun cases, you mean? Yeah.
No, I'm on about the mini muffins, like little tiny, one mouthful and they're gone. I said, can you imagine him with one of them? And he wouldn't even chew it.
I know, because you've got a big dog.
So if I make them, I'm going to make them in like cupcake size.
Might have a go for mine.
But we were talking about this other day, right? And I says, as a rule, biscuit don't like bananas.
Show outside.
But when they all moshed up and they all added to mixture, it's not going to taste banana in them, is it?
No.
Especially if you're pouring peanut butter in with them as well.
Is it they just don't like bananas, or is he allergic?
Just don't like bananas.
Like them. Well, a peanut butter might take the banana taste out.
Well, that's exactly what I said to Chris. I says, and can you imagine him, his own muffins, and they're solely for him? And Chris says, well, they're not going to be solely for him. He says, because I'll be eating them and all. He says, well, you don't like peanut butter. He says, I don't much like bananas. He says, but I'll eat one of them. Taking bloody muffins out at dog's mouth now. But yeah, that's how much organic Chris is. You know, poor old dog.
Bloody Kermit the Frog alive. Yeah, look, it's live now.
But anyway, same as I said to Chris, it'll be that because they're his own cakes, you know, especially for him.
Yeah.
That yeah, he's not gonna notice banana in them. So I tried a word in his shell like this morning. If it be good all rest of the week, that I'll make him some at weekend, as well as ice cream as well. Ice cream's not fit dog like, but
He's only keen on being eating that mint ice cream because Johnny said he doesn't like it.
Tracy, I made
what
that.
He said he doesn't
Hi,
like it.
Joel. I made
I find it very sicklish.
I made that salted caramel. I made the chocolate chip. I made the strawberry ripple, and they've all gone.
I'm gonna have a go at strawberry one. What strawberry is what Chris got for his ice cream. It's keen like strawberries.
It's like you put a layer of the cream mixture, then you put the juice, the light sauce that it makes, and then you put another layer of the ice cream stuff on it, another layer of the sauce, and then you put top layer of the rest of cream and top it off with some more. And all you do is Tracy, you get a knife and you just go in like that, and that's what makes you ripple.
Yeah.
Because you're just getting a knife and you're mixing.
One of them schools that we use for testing cake.
No, you need something thicker than that.
Oh, like a knife, then, yeah.
Yeah.
Hello,
Crypto.
Hello.
I see you.
Yeah, it's all right. I'm just telling Tracy how to make the strawberry ice cream because that's why you do it in layers.
I think Johnny didn't like it. I might have gone over much with mint flavour. What the mint?
I did get a massive spoon though.
I've got 3 lots at one time. I've got the caramel. You'll like the caramel one, Johnny, because it's nice, smooth, and it's just got that. It tastes just the hint of caramel.
Yeah. Because you don't put a full can in. Yeah.
Honestly, I've made it.
Basically, give up all my food just to have your nibbles.
That's good.
Yeah.
So we're making your pumpkins next week, Crypto.
I know. I just had a coffee to put. Oh, that's my pumpkin.
You've seen this comb for beard? Look, it's weird. So you can do that.
Oh God! Oh.
Hey, if I don't brush it on the night, it's all knotty on the morning.
What's that?
Them green beans that you put on as leaves. I've had them ages, and me marshmallows is over there.
I've got some green stuff in a bag.
These are cooking ingredients, Johnny.
Are you making leaves out of them beans?
So
They're just like green M&Ms.
But is that what you're making your leaves out of?
Yeah, and you put a mini Rolo in middle. Your mini Rolo is like your stem, your pumpkin.
Yeah.
And then you put one of them green M&Ms on side, and that's it.
Did you find the mini?
I haven't got any mini. That's the only thing I haven't got at the moment is the mini Rolos. But I says to Chris, if we can't find the mini, I should just put a normal size Rolo on top.
I
don't think they'll complain. Do you?
No.
Whether it's the mini Rolo or whether it's the normal size Rolo.
Yeah, the fact there's only one there.
But yeah, if you can't get the mini Rolos, Tim, don't worry about it, because if I can't get them, I'm getting normal size Rolos.
Does that mean you're making the pumpkins bigger?
Yeah.
Well, you know what these two are like, Crypto. We're going to have to make them bigger anyway.
Bigger the better.
But, yeah. And I'll be using Chris's gas hob thing. because you melt the butter and the marshmallows in a pan, and then you pour them into the Rice Krispies, and then once you've mixed them together,
Then you got like put into like a ball.
you put orange food colouring in them. Now in the recipe,
There's mini pumpkins.
I like that one on your right.
Right, a minion.
Minion one, yeah.
I've got a Spider-Man one.
Oh, that's good. I like that
Got
one.
plenty of pumpkin puree, Tracy.
Yeah, that's what I
Hey,
said.
do you know what I did? I got all the seeds out of all of them, and I just dug a big trench in my front garden and just filled it with seeds.
You know what they do on
everywhere.
these, how to get the pumpkin puree, because I've been watching videos of it, is they actually roast the pumpkin.
You won't see my lawn for pumpkins.
Oh, you mean it in the oven?
That's what we did before, didn't we? Did you put it in oven to roast it a bit?
Yeah. You scoop all snotty and seeds
you
and
put them
everything
into
out
like
of it.
two sides once you've peeled it and scooped it.
I've got it in.
And all you do is put it in the oven and cook it. I forget how long it said now. And the
It's
skin and
quite a bit.
the skin and
The girls did it till they got till they realised it was slimy. And I was left for 2 hours.
But yeah, once you've sort of roasted it, cooked it, baked it, or whatever you want to call it, the skin and everything is soft. So all you do is like flip it over, and that's your pumpkin puree. You just scoop it out.
All right.
I peel mine.
That in fridge, yeah.
But you see, because Johnny's already took gubbins and everything out of it, you might need to boil it a little bit just to get that softish consistency, so you can put it in your food processor and get your pumpkin puree.
Well, that one I did you other day, Tracy, should be all right. That bowl.
Yeah, I know. That's in fridge, but have you put rest in freezer?
No, I've got rid of rest. You said you didn't want to
Why
have rest.
don't you put it in freezer?
I mean, this is the thing. If you go into the supermarket to buy a pumpkin, you can get these small ones for.
It was all mixed up with seeds, though, so I just like got the seeds out and then.
But you know, if you want to make pumpkin puree, Tracy, just go out and buy your own pumpkin.
I have.
Cut it in half. Take stalk out. Cut it in half. Just scoop the snot.
She's got a red bowl full. She's got a red bowl full of that puree.
As I say, all snot and seeds and everything out. And then you put it down on a baking tray, like, you know, flat side down, and bake it for a bit. And it's easy enough because it all.
Anyway, I'll supply the pumpkins for
So all
next
I
year.
really need to do really is take it out of the fridge and put it on a tray.
I planted about 1,000 seeds.
What I'd do, Tracy, is I'd boil it to soften it up.
Let me just see what I'll show you.
I normally roast them.
Separating the seeds from the pulp bit were a pain in the ass.
Hang on a minute, Richard.
Actually, there is still a couple of seeds left in this one, so but that's it. It's just
Oh, I was clicking on it and
it's like Swede.
yeah. What I do, Tracy, is I just chuck it in your food processor.
Good
and
evening, Richard.
Till it's like mush. Hi, Richard.
Yeah.
You want the, you know, like what I've used tonight. Well, you know when we did the pumpkin thing, what we needed, I bought 2 tins, right? And the pumpkin puree that I'd got left over, I put it in a jam jar and put it in the fridge. Now that's what I've used tonight, and I were about 3 or 4 grams short. And I said to Chris, "Stuff it. I'm not opening another. I'm not opening another tin, just for the sake of about 3 or 4 grams." So, you know what I mean? Mine weren't quite the amount that it says in recipe. So, and I thought, well, I could have opened it and put it back in jam jar, but I thought, sod it, it's too much hassle. I'll leave that other tin of pumpkin puree in. Yeah, we can hear you, Richard.
Just nod your head if you can hear me, because I can't hear anybody.
Yes, we
I
can
can't
hear you.
anybody. I can't hear anything. No sound. What's going on?
You finally get a quiet night then from us.
We can hear you, Richard.
But yeah, that's all you do.
Oh,
And there's no need for boiling the pumpkin puree because you're scooping it straight out your pumpkin. Because you've already sort of you've already.
It doesn't seem so hard in there, neither. Touched it.
It's probably because you put it in a bowl and you've let it sit in your fridge.
Yeah, the first pumpkin he did, the Spider-Man one.
Yeah.
The rest of this
The
is our
filling
language.
out of it, and I put it straight into the fridge because I was going to use it
Oh,
for night.
I understand that.
Cookies.
How's it all sound?
But yeah, that
I
looks
was gonna
like
purify it.
mushy to me. That to me,
I
I'd advise you just now you find your food processor,
Mhm.
put it in your food processor. I mean, you probably got jam jars, empty jam jars.
Well, I've got some jam what could do with throwing out, so I could scoop all jam out of it and wash the jar. So yeah, I have.
Yeah,
got a jam jar.
well, that might make a couple of jars, Tracy.
Yeah.
Like looks things. As a guesstimation, I would say that might make a couple.
Well, if I look in my cupboard, there's half a jars of this and half a jars of that at the back, so I've got some jars.
Can you hear us now?
And Johnny's got two coffee jars. Wherever they were.
You can see it befuddled on his face. Yeah,
Oh.
can't hear us.
Is it your speakers, Richard?
Can't hear us.
They can't hear us now.
I think he's trying to figure it out.
Someone help him in chat.
It's very strange.
Mm.
Well, you see, it can't help him going out and coming back in, so it's got to be something from your end, Richard.
Or it
You
could
mean
be
it's not something?
Yeah.
on the mute button.
That's what. Mm.
The mute button.
Maybe you're through YouTube, but I'm not getting you through StreamYard. You can sound through YouTube, but nothing through StreamYard.
We can hear
I've
you.
muted somewhere, but I don't know where.
I bet it were other day when you were doing your trains, that live stream, your trains.
We have to reset it. Mm.
Yeah.
It's done something.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, I forget what I was saying now. Yeah, all I'd do, Tracy, you don't need any sugar or anything to it. Just put it in your food processor, whiz it till it's like, well, you've seen what it's like orange, and just put it in a jar or jars.
Yeah. I'm definitely going to do some of them cookies.
I'm trying my best, Johnny. I
give
don't
it
know
a
what
whack.
else to do. Knock a whack cracker.
You have to do sign language.
Got any sign language apart from certain ones.
Thank you.
What the frick is going on?
Richard, turn your speakers on. Oh, put on mute.
Fifth sign of madness.
We hear you. Can't you now?
Fervently clicking everything.
I wonder what he's doing.
They could have turned volume down, couldn't he, on one of pages he's been on? Because that's what I was
Is that banging from your end, Crypto?
Yeah, it's coming. I don't know what he's doing. Oh, Cameron, no, we've been. No.
I've just realised I'm typing in my mic. It's been a long day.
I'm not having even again.
I'm typing away and my bloody mic's on.
Yeah.
I'm surprised I'm still awake. Keena woke me up at 6 o'clock this morning. Keena went, can I have laptop charger? I said, it's 6 a.m. And then 10 minutes later, she went, I don't want to go on laptop. Can I snuggle up to you? 5 minutes later.
Cameron.
And then when I woke up at 7:30, she was like, ooh.
Oh dear, all the joys. I'm glad that them days is over with me.
She sparks out on a Wednesday because she has swimming.
Oh.
She's knackered.
But, yeah, I mean, I'd have a go, Tracy. Whack it in your food processor and how you find it. It should be a nice orange. Yeah, you've seen it anyway, haven't you?
Yeah, I've seen it tonight. Your one, yeah.
They come out perfect though, so just remember, Tracy, that Ninja oven's just as good as any other oven.
Can you hear us?
I just didn't think, Johnny, the trays would fit in, but I didn't know that other thing come out. What you took out made it bigger.
Yeah, that's
So,
two
I
racks.
don't know, and I could use it all along.
Well, you see, that's the good thing about our Ninja. It's on, like, got 3 different shelves in.
Yeah, this one has.
That
So
one
if I wanted, let's say our oven broke down, I could easily do them in air fryer.
It's like a griddle thing that you can lower down
on a smaller tray.
This is like a grid thing that you lower your meat down onto it, and then it drips all the meat off.
Yeah, well, we've got like what we call a drip tray that goes.
My mum paid about 300 quid for it when she bought it.
On's like a 10-in-1 or something. I don't know, but it ain't Ninja. On's a tower.
Said, now I'm settled in. Can I have my oven back? We can have off.
I'm back. It's messing about with the Hoover.
It's not wrestling about with Hoover.
It's messing about with the Hoover.
Oh, I thought he says he's wrestling about with Hoover.
We're driving me mad a bit. It's been hoovering all day.
Bless him. Cameron's been hoovering all day.
All day. Since he's got back from college thing, it's hoovering all day.
But
well, I've got 2 Dysons and one of them animal things.
Oh, God. You know, it's one of them though, you know, if it goes to a stranger's house or anywhere else, he knows where the Hoover is.
Ready-made home help.
I used to go to Tracy's mum's, go and make her a couple of...
Get Hoover out, Cameron, while you're here.
Trey, is this true or is this true? I used to go to your mum's house. As soon as I got in there, I went to make her a cup of tea, and then she'd go, he's taking his time. I've done up washing up as well.
Yeah, Christopher.
I clean the kitchen and that before I went.
Well,
if it's better up in its sink, or even if we're not in its sink, you'd just go and tidy up, finish, look, what's he doing in there?
You know something? I can't prepare food unless the old kitchen's clean.
It's got
I take it Richard still can't hear us.
No, you can't even tell. You did it all yesterday. You little shithead.
Yeah, Jeanette, I can't take him to. He finds him in the supermarkets. He'll actually go in the staff room. And we're like,
what you've got to say to staff is he's got a fascination for Hoovers.
My Luke goes straight to fire.
If you want to demonstrate, you know what I mean? Cameron's your man.
No.
You know, if you want a demonstrator, you know that I'm talking to Johnny now. That top that Crypto's got on is somewhat similar to the one I got. You know when I think
Richard's having a turn.
It's got like a cutout. It's got a cutout. It's like a bolero on top. Yeah. Well, no, yeah. I bought a T-shirt, and it's like I don't know, a camouflagey grey and black one, but it's got a great big cutout bit there.
Oh yeah.
And yeah, I don't like to wear it on a live stream because it is a bit revealing. I take it you haven't sussed it yet.
Have Well, I can hear sound through YouTube and everything. And even
In my
when I
opinion,
press
you
the
can't be
test, the
too
screen don't sound. I
revealing
get
unless
that
you got a nipple
stupid
into his eye.
song.
Just
Have a great show. I can't hear fuck all.
you know where it's from, Richard. Hi, Gary. You know when you did your live stream other day,
You can't hear you.
which says it can hear YouTube side.
What you're going to have to do is, you know, when you have a banner at the bottom of your screen, Jeanette, as you speak, you're going to have to type what you're saying.
Send him a message.
Oh dear. Right, let me just.
The chat, but...
Has anybody got a direct line to Richard? What he's doing is he's just shutting his pages down and then coming back on. If he restarts the old computer, it might flick the sound back on.
Yeah, do a restart. Tell her, Jeanette.
But I'm asking Tracy to sign it to him and she won't.
I'm going to just shut it and come back.
Dear Callum.
Hello, Gary. I think you can hear me, but unfortunately, I
Hi,
can't hear
Gary.
anybody.
Right, I've put something in chat, Richard.
Yeah, where have I muted it though? Where do you go to unmute it? If I have muted it, where do I go? So that's just what I'm looking. I'm on settings, audio.
Restart.
When I click the test button for audio, I can tell the mic's working because I can see that thing. And when I
Your
press the test button,
audio's
I get
your
that
audio
silly woman,
working
that.
perfect. What about speaker? It says default speaker. Go to your audio settings and default speaker.
It's your fault, Gary.
I'll read.
Block his out there.
We'll just blame it on Gary. And now on news for the deaf. Tell me, we have special needs kids on the weekend and they're both deaf.
Oh.
Tracy can
What's the
sign.
sign
But
language to him, haven't we? I don't sign.
I get by, but I can't sign for shit. I know toilet and what's the one? School, fish. That's right.
No, that.
I only know thank you.
That's teacher. That's thank you and please.
Chris knows a lot more than what I do because he used to work with deaf.
Here's a complicated one. Guess what this one is?
Book, officer.
That means brother.
Yeah.
That means sister.
That's calm down.
Calm down with one hand.
Johnny knows that one. Calm down.
Well, yeah, I do that with kids who are not deaf.
A sandwich.
Nina does when she's at school gate coming out and teacher points at parents. She's signing to me in queue.
I can see your little doggy.
Yeah.
I've got the heating on with the radio on, and I can't keep the room on because they're in and out. I shut the door out, and then they just keep opening the door.
What dog is that? That's tiny.
Jack
It's
Russell. Yeah.
My cat's bigger than my dog.
I think what the problem is with Richard, he did a live stream on Sunday, and it was just him showing his trains.
Yeah, I remember
Yeah, but
that.
it's been on since then.
No, we haven't.
Started and I've still got nothing.
Can you hear us?
I can hear you through Facebook. And when I go to
You might have to reset the computer now.
I think he has this time.
for some reason, I can't.
I haven't got his name neither, has it? It's got like an orange circle.
Oh, is that a dot for
Yeah, it's dot because everybody keeps changing it, so it just leaves it as a dot.
Oh.
But
it should change it just to hello now.
But I reckon that's what the problem is. When he done that live stream, there were no audio to Richard. It was just him showing train videos. So obviously he's done something.
Is his camera built in or is it USB?
No. I think it's yeah.
Sometimes the camera can,
I think it's an external one.
There's an action.
Oh, gonna go.
Oh, bugger.
But I think that's what it is. From when he were doing that live on Sunday evening, it's probably he's altered some of the settings and he can't get back to normal.
Well, I've got that camera there doing the sound, whoever it is. There.
I don't think he's doing back to normal.
Video.
Because he can't. We can hear him, but he can't hear us. That's the problem. But you would think that it'd be other way round if that were the problem. We wouldn't be able to hear him.
Mine nearly blew up a week ago.
I don't know. I mean, you know what I'm like. I don't know jack shit about technological things. You know what I mean, baby?
Oh, I have my computer.
Have you got an idea?
What?
Richard can't hear us, but we can hear him.
Try not to throw him through the window when you know you.
I confirm that we can't hear him.
I like it.
I don't know, love. I got a phone.
You see, you can't really advise. Hey, up, dog's looking at the door. You can't really advise because you're not there, and you know what I mean. You can't see what settings he's looking at, etc.
Don't ask Chris. He's got struck by lightning.
It says, "Don't ask Chris. He's got struck by lightning."
Is that why I've got bone?
Yeah. But
Mine nearly went up like a Tesla.
it's like this. I think it's from when he were doing his train thing other day. Hi, Joelle.
Hello, Jeanette Tracy.
Hello.
Hello, Johnny and Richard. And Richard is not there, but everyone in chat.
He's coming and going.
Cheers in the coffee style.
Yes, cheers in a coffee style.
But yeah, it's I think it's from then when he did that live stream with the trains and whatever. That's
Harry, bonjour.
You know, that's something to do with it.
It's easy to knock the sound off.
But it's like this. If I've got it right, I don't mess about with it. Leave it alone. Don't mess with it.
This is an Apple Mac as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, so now when you don't know what's wrong with it, though.
No, ain't got a clue. But you would think. You would think if it was something to do with Sundays, when they did the live stream with the trains and whatever, that it'd be affecting his microphone. But it's
yes, because I watched
it the other way around.
We can hear him, but he can't hear us. So
I watched his scream today, and I noticed that he had no mic or microphone.
Who are we talking about?
About Richard's live stream. When he did it, I watched it,
there was
not on Sunday. Yeah. I did it yesterday. When was it?
Yeah, it was just him playing the train video.
Yes, and there was, if I remember, he wasn't speaking on it.
He were in chat.
Yes.
But he weren't actually speaking. But this is the thing. I don't even know how to do that with Richard. I mean, I could sort of just click my playlist.
It's a normal PC, yeah. But
the thing is that I can't help. I'm hopeless with that. All that.
Well, same here, Joel. I know basics, and that's about it.
Basic is less than basic for me. So
I can hear you meowing. I mean,
Put an adult computer for sale. I'd slightly didn't.
Somebody's coming to see you.
No. He's
I
got
put
Yeah.
Loopy Lou's back in porch. I'll get him muted. He's just completely mental.
He's
Oh,
alright.
that's better.
Say, Mum, it's because I've been giving her some loving.
If you let him out more, but doors are shut, he can come into room and kitchen.
I do, but he goes in all bedrooms as well.
Well, shut the
Yes.
doors.
Breathing in here now. The dog can open that.
Oh,
He can open doors, that cat.
yeah.
Yeah, quite learn that yet, have you? Oh, that's no.
Oh, he has. He bounces on handle.
Last night, last night. It was just gone dark, right? So Chris lets him stop about out a bit longer. He don't like him being out in dark because he's only still a kitten.
Yeah.
He's watching behind. That's it.
He's grown though.
See,
Yeah.
I don't get as soon as
Oh, wow.
I stroking him.
Ours is like.
No, she always stick their ass in your face as well.
Hey, look at his ass.
Joel's into cats.
Yes.
He has grown a lot.
He has.
What
I'll go get my little
big
chair.
Chase.
But
Yeah.
yeah.
He
So
must be
anyway,
eating well. Chase.
Chris saw him outside on patio, and he opened the door to let him in, and then he went like that and shut it quick. I went, "What's up?" I thought you were letting him in. He says he's got a mouse in his gob. He wants a mouse.
Ah,
Oh.
So anyway, Chris
That's
gets
an
out
bring
his
them.
chair and goes outside, but closes the door behind him to get Chase. So Chase dropped the mouse, and Chris brought him in. And next minute, he looks out, and Tucker's there playing with it. So he dropped it and took up the strain. So he you know, Chris had made him come in, and Tucker were playing about with this mouse.
so for
3-1 against Italy.
Show him.
Chase, it was like a trophy.
Yeah.
Right.
Like
It
that
was
Martian
showing
thing.
you that he could catch chase a mouse.
We see we're surrounded by a lot of trees and woodlands and everything, so it's their natural instinct to catch mice, isn't it?
Yes,
Yeah.
and birds as well, sparrows.
Birds.
No,
Nothing in
not
there
any
that you-
sparrows.
Hang on a minute, Richard's back, I think.
Ah, Richard is back.
Working, I can hear you.
Wait, come here, you Ted.
Can you hear us now?
I can, yes.
Richard.
And now she's
Alright.
ending the show.
I had to switch everything off, restart everything.
You said that before.
I typed that 3 times to you in chat. Restart the whole thing.
Yeah. When you said restart, I thought you meant just restart the browser.
How you scratching twat?
Hey, up.
Slow down and restart
Before we
everything.
started, Johnny, I were getting attacked from underneath this table.
Chase.
What is the matter with you?
That's because you've just let him out and he's been.
But it's a cat's natural instinct to catch mice. But he has started.
Yeah.
I mean, Lucy used to bring all sorts to Chris: leaves, cable
Cats.
ties, sticks. You know, you name it, everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cats are predators and hunters.
But yeah,
They like
he's
to kill.
anything that moves.
Yeah. Anything with fur
But
on.
yeah, it started bringing sort of like little things.
I knew
Like
someone.
Lucy used to do.
Where's Chase?
I knew someone working in a bar. They had a cat sleeping in the bar just to kill the rats.
Oh yeah, that's the thing, and all. It ran news. It ran
Mice
news
and
tonight.
Mice and rats.
Oh, pardon me. We get in an infestation of large rats, according to news.
Well, I saw that on news.
No, it's alright. I've got ratters.
It's because they
Another thing to try and
Well, we've
fucking
got
stress
2
people out.
cats, so we're all right. But it were in Wales or something,
Yeah.
and normally they've got these like sticky traps. Little sticky things.
All right,
Where-
they're sending the Pied Piper from Rent-A-Kill.
This were a pest controller who were talking. They've said that these all it were like a little book, and you open it, and both sides were sticky. And apparently, once the rats go onto this sticky stuff,
Trapped.
they can't move, they can't get anywhere.
Yeah.
But same as I says to Chris, it's a slow and painful death.
It purrs really
And I think
well.
that's why they've made them illegal.
Look, it's terrifying for a rat if you're in the glue of dying. Oh,
But you imagine,
Dick's bought them. I don't like them.
it's like
and
they step
spider.
onto it and they can't get off it because it's glue,
Does that
basically.
mean- does that
But
mean
it's
we can
cruel
take
what Dick did because he caught one, put it on the wall, and the bird basically ripped it off and flew off with it.
I saw a magpie grab a
His
rat in my
legs-
garden and it
his
battered
legs
it off
still
the
on the
concrete
paper.
floor and threw up in over it.
I said, "You tight git." That's what I said.
Ripped its
That's
throat
what
out
they do.
right in front of
That's
me.
what basically what they do, Johnny. When they catch the prey, they batter it about so it,
It picked it up by its claws, slammed it onto the ground, did it again, and it just went down and ripped its throat out. And then flew off.
But yeah, with these traps, they've said that they're illegal in Wales. I don't know whether that applies to UK or whatever, but
Well,
they're
they're
saying
not very humane. That's very.
it is
You know what it is? They're all up
inhumane.
for election. They're all up for re-election, and they're trying to get as much bullshit through before they get sacked.
think, let's say, for instance, you step in some quicksand. I at Urbexy.
That's great.
Becky.
They didn't- that's great. They
Can't
didn't
get out
get in
of
again.
it.
And everybody hates him.
You know, and it's only the same sort of thing. You know,
Before though, rats they go around just creating a nuisance, don't they? I mean, it's not
yeah, but I
as
mean,
human
at the end
beings,
of the
we
day,
don't
Richard,
decide
I
in
think
everybody's
from a
favour, we're correcting
sort of humanitarian thing,
it. Yeah.
it's a long, slow death.
Well,
Oh,
You know, if you're going to kill them, kill them quickly. Not
I don't think they die on these boards. I think they just get stuck to them
that's agony.
until the pest controller
Agony.
comes. I think they're just stuck to it, still alive. And then
Yeah, that's what I mean. Once they're stuck to it, they can't get off it. So they're going to starve. They're going to, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's why they've said it's illegal
They all
now.
do, don't
That's
they?
violent. It's violent.
You know, back in our day when we were kids, if you got mice, you put a mouse trap down with some cheese on it.
Yeah, I remember
You know,
Yeah.
and the story.
Price of cheese, we can't afford to do that now.
the manual trap. Yeah, with
But
cheese.
to me,
cheese.
that's more humane than letting it stick to a sticky pad. You know, at least it's swift death.
Hey,
So
Billy.
They were coming
No.
and swimming in my
No.
fish pond every night when I lived at home. Rats, 5 of them, a full family of them, come down wall. They did down the what's that plant
Hi,
called?
Terry.
hi, Terry.
Hi, Terry.
But yeah, you know what I mean. To me, I mean, I'm not a lover of rats. Don't get me wrong. But to me,
You're
it's
not.
an animal like any other animal,
Yeah, it's a.
and rather than let it suffer, you know.
Just kill it instantly.
But
It's killing.
a lot of these pest
agony.
controllers, they either put poison down, which I don't agree with as well, because that
Oh, poison. Oh.
Problem
You know
with
what I mean?
poison is
just
I had to use poison in my garden, though. They were everywhere. I
the
know.
problem is with poison is the rat takes the poison, then it buggers off somewhere to die, and you end up with flies and maggots
Yeah.
somewhere you
Under
don't
my
know where they've gone.
trailer, I thought there was a smell. Moved trailer out where there was a dead rat underneath it.
The best
and
way
that's it.
them sticky boards, as cruel as they are one of the best ways of dealing with them. They really
But
are.
you know, to me, I'd say trap them and then kill them mainly.
My
Yeah.
chair is broken.
Usually, we got a rat fella around at work, and he trapped them in these cages, and then just dumped them in canal and drowned them.
My chair is broken.
Oh dear.
Oh, no.
Who else smells a wagon?
Ah,
Joanne,
yeah.
you got a screw loose. I don't know how to break it.
and
in.
it's not on purpose. It's not, I didn't.
Is that a Build-A-Bear?
No, it's what Scotty got
Just
from
put the
Big.
wheel back on,
It's
Joel.
a whip man today.
I have to.
Oh, well, doing a bit of maintenance.
Got a bit of do-it-yourself going on here.
Cool.
Who can
Wheeze
give me a
what?
hand?
What is it? Wheeze what?
It's from the ride from Alton Towers.
Oh. Oh, yeah.
Wicker Man.
Wicker Man.
Wicker
Yeah.
Man.
Oh shit! Holy shit!
He looks a bit of a scurry bird, does that, Crypto?
What did you have to do to win that then, Crypto? On
Hey,
diet?
no, Scotty got it from birthday.
Oh.
I thought that were an ornament side here, and it was a little white dog on your chair arm.
That should be
Well,
okay.
yeah.
Huh? That should be okay.
It was on the chair
hopefully.
arm behind you. I thought it were an ornament, and
There's
it's
two more somewhere knocking about, Richard.
like a little
Yeah,
white
yeah.
Jack
Like
Russell.
little
I
Jack
think.
Russells.
Wait, babe.
But
Have you done it, Joel?
Yes, I just tried to fix the.
they just slot in, don't they?
Just push it back in, yeah.
Okay.
Christmas keeps falling off as well.
Okay.
Ow,
Wheel.
bloody cat.
Oh, well, let's do a bit of maintenance. She's had to put a wheel back on a chair.
Mine just goes down on its own. That's why I have to keep putting my fart cushion on.
Yeah, it was, yeah, the wooden coaster.
This chair.
Oh, they smell it. £30.
He just proper bit me then, a little turd.
I could do
Do
it.
that again.
Yeah.
Knock your little hairy block
No,
off.
it's
All right, I call him down here. He's got one of them things on a stick and he's playing about with him, but at least he's not on the table attacking me. Hey, up, Johnny. Johnny. I've got one on my arm.
That cat's about
No,
to be a
that's never
fight.
been a cat.
What Chase did? I mean, he didn't do it intentionally. I think it were on my knee and it fell up. It sort of fell off, and it first thing he grabbed hold
There you
on
go, back on you.
my arm.
Dad's post on Facebook.
Behave.
What?
But
Sure not, bro.
you're his enemy.
John Blood, the little twat. I'm gonna knock him out.
I did a video on him. Were it yesterday? When was that? Yeah, he was playing with his tunnel, and I'm not kidding you. He's mental.
Look,
Mental.
fucking teeth, man. It's a little twat bag.
Because you played with him, that's why.
It's going
I
around in
wasn't playing
circles.
with him. I gave him a hug. He just went. You are a dickhead.
I'll switch the camera on, and because I can.
What do you do that
Show
for?
it you. It ain't got no sound to it.
So I'll see one day.
It's only a minute and a half.
Little shit. Don't look at me with bloody loving eyes.
Yeah.
You just there all snuggly on me and just bit me.
Has he got, is he playing with something?
It's got one of them.
Lampshade.
It's like a tunnel.
Oh, tunnel.
It's got a dangly ball on it.
Oh, yeah. Can see.
So he's going bananas.
Yeah.
And,
We're having it. Yeah, we were. He kept sort of diving at it and going through tunnel.
This was bad.
Wait, put your Christmas tree up. Buy decorations.
I know, that's exactly what Chris just said. Chris said.
That's the point.
You'll
It's
wait
not
till
shit when
Christmas.
you have to mind decorations.
Yeah, it's going to
Yeah.
pull all your Bibles off. Is that
Yeah, he says
Yeah.
we'll probably come down one morning. He says in it on floor.
Watch out, yeah, with your Christmas
the
tree.
Bibles all over the shop?
Ah.
Dead
Oh.
Christmas tree.
My
It'd be
tree
worse
sat
when
is
they used to do glass ones and they'd smash. Take one for sure.
But anyway, same
The
as the
thing is
same
that
week.
a cat loves climbing.
Oh,
Likes
yeah.
to be up, way up high.
Well,
So
you know,
imagine Christmas
outside
tree.
here, there's several trees, and there's one directly outside of our house. And many a time, Chris has gone out and he's been halfway up tree.
At one point, I couldn't even put my presents underneath the tree because of my dogs.
Well, and Chris says, hey, oh, he says, if you got up, Chase, you can get your own way down. You need dig I'm getting the ladders to get you down.
Make sure dogs don't use your Christmas tree as a toilet. But mine did.
I was just going to say that. I was going to say that. You know,
These
pudding
dogs
in
do
there.
what?
It's a tree. It's a tree, Crypto. You know what
Yeah.
the dogs do? They cock their legs up trees.
I know,
All
but
right.
did you know Buddy? Do you know what he did one year? I already wrapped obviously wrapped presents.
Yeah, that's what I did. Hid all over the presents.
Yeah, I put them under the tree and I forgot to close my little door. And obviously, he cocked his leg up and peed on all presents.
You know what to do?
It's sort of
You
like
need a spot under the tree.
a greeting card for a dog, isn't it? It's a tree.
So I had to flip in there and rewrap them.
You know, it's one of these things where, you know, yeah,
They talk about you, Chief.
tree's talking to me. I've got to put my leg up it.
Talk about you, Chief. I won't know that, pal.
On camera.
But yeah, oh, ha! You know when
attacking you.
yeah, it's under the table now.
That'll be a Chinese. What the hell's that?
It's under the table.
What a scream.
It's you know, he thinks it's fun because my feet and my legs is moving or my knees, so he thinks it's a fun game to attack me, ninja style.
Chase style.
Good job he's got
Attacking you.
I can see you. He's walking off as if to say, "Who me?"
Cheeky Chase. Chasey, you're a naughty cat.
It's gone out other side now. So yeah, he's not in attack mode now. He's gone walking off because I've exposed him.
He knows we are talking about him. So.
But yeah, because I lifted because I've got like it's like a not like a tablecloth, but you know these you know what, like when people do these fairs and they've got like, it's like a thing that covers the old table, so you actually can't see table underneath it. Hi, Gordo.
Hi, Gordo.
But
is Gary in?
Yeah, somewhere.
Gary.
Gary's in.
But yeah, it's I think it's this fun way, you know.
Gary from Northern Ireland. Northern Ireland.
Right.
Gary is he?
Gary.
Near Belfast.
Yeah.
In the suburb of Belfast.
But yeah, he's still got, even though he's growing up, he's still got that bitter, playful kitten in him. You know what I mean?
He'll probably always be like that, Mum.
Yeah, try to climb your curtains.
What's the name of that storm now again, Callum?
Babette.
Babette.
Oh, Babette. The storm.
Swedish.
Babette.
Is that Babette for something? I forgot what it means.
I says to Chris, who comes up with these damn stupid names?
Swedish. Somebody in Sweden picked that one.
But yeah, apparently, you know.
Because it has to do with letters. It's A, B, C. It has to do with the alphabet.
Yeah.
So apparently,
how many people do you know that's named?
It could have been Brian. It could have been. I don't know why it's a woman's
then,
name.
Zoe, thanks for popping in.
Thank you, Zoe.
I don't know anybody called Babette.
No, I don't either.
Is it a nickname for Elspeth? Elizabeth? I mean, or Elspeth?
I don't know either. Well,
I used to know someone named Elspeth.
A shorter name for Elizabeth is Lilibeth.
Ah, Lilibeth.
Like Harry's daughter's name's Lilibeth.
Like Harry and Meghan's child.
Sorry, I know why it's called Babette. It was named after a Dutch woman who was born in a gale.
Well, Babette.
What did you do?
Babette. Is that what it is?
You know, she weren't actually in a gale.
No,
you know what I mean?
She were. I can't say any more about it because I'm just going on the Telegraph website and it says I have to pay.
I knew someone named Babette. Babette.
Was that what Babette means?
It was named after a Dutch woman that was born in a gale.
What do you mean? What's a gale? What's a gale?
Great big wind.
Scotland's going to get the worst of it.
Yeah, that's what it said on weather.
How can you be born in a gale?
No.
Yeah, but she was born in
That's
an
like
ice
saying
house.
I was born in heaven.
She says, I think they've learned never to let us Scots name storms remember Hurricane Bowbag.
Same man. So what's that be saying I was born in heaven?
But you know what I mean? I mean, we chose Callum, and by rights, Callum is like a Celtic name.
Oh, beautiful.
You're from Scotland.
But yeah,
Wow.
Callum is a Celtic name.
Yeah,
What does
Celtic.
that mean? It's Scottish then.
By the way, you say Celtic or Celtic? Because you said Celtic first and then you said
I bet sounds like a Welsh hooker.
you
Good
pronounce
girls,
Celtic or Celtic? Celtic or Celtic?
Celtic.
All right,
Celtic.
because you said firstly you said
I think it's actually Irish.
Or
It is.
no, I'm Irish.
because
And
I
I'm
would
from
have.
Ireland.
It's
I'm from
Irish. Should be.
I'm from Dublin.
I'm from Dublin.
Don't even sound remotely.
Are you a Dubliner?
I don't know what an Irish accent is.
Tommy is Irish.
Scottish. It's Scottish Gaelic.
I thought it was Scottish.
Scottish Gaelic.
You know, from school.
And the meaning is a dove. A dove.
A dove.
A dove. Ah, a dove.
I think the brand dove.
It says Christians.
Right, dove.
It was popular among early Christians because the dove was a symbol of purity, peace, and the
Yes,
Holy Spirit.
peace dove. Like
Yeah, it's a Scottish Gaelic.
I'm from Edinburgh.
Don't even sound Scottish.
Edinburgh.
Yeah.
I know how to say that as well, Callum.
Stick to your day job, Callum. Anyway, I've been going off 2.5 hours,
Yes.
and yeah, I've got hot table and everything to take down.
Okay.
So thank you, Crypto, Joelle, Richard, Tracy, and Johnny for joining me on the panel.
Thank you,
And
Janet.
I'll see you all tomorrow night.
Yeah, see you later.
Bye.
Right, everybody,
No, it isn't.
Is it not?
No.
Wacky.
Oh yeah, it is Wonderful Wednesday. Sorry.
Yeah, you had to change it because
Yeah.
All right, so it's not whinging Wednesday now.
No, we've had a bit of problem. I'll explain to you if you hang on a minute.